Good evening, family. With the absence of praise comes a lot of pain. We have to acknowledge God in our day-to-day lives. We've got to acknowledge His majesty. We've got to honor Him for who He is. Master of the whole world. CEO of everything we've seen and have not seen, whether the eye has seen it or not. He's creator of all. The unseen world and the seen world. Heaven is here. You hear people say they left this world briefly and came back. And they went into a world that you've never ever seen. God made it. That's how powerful He is. He controls the seen and unseen. We know that there is wickedness and that He's not in charge of that. There is another source. But what I'm saying is, how people take God and His power lightly. Nothing happens without Him allowing it. There are decisions that we make, and He'll speak to us. He'll speak to us and try to change us, sway us from making a decision. Then He allows it. Some people like to learn the hard way, and sometimes we've learned the hard way through experience. But you don't have to experience everything. You don't have to. There are things that I've learned by virtue of watching someone else go through it. By listening to somebody else's testimony of how they came out of something. I don't have to feel every type of pain. No, I don't have to bear all the scars. I don't have to have marks. I don't have to experience every persecution. No. I don't have to take myself to the cross. Jesus was taken there. It was part of His purpose. He came to die. We have a purpose here on earth. But we've got to acknowledge His presence in our lives. Because what we see is not all there is. There's more to life than this. So much more. There's more to experience more than this. It's only in God that we can become. We can fully be. We are in the process of becoming because our end is not yet. He knows our end from the beginning. He knows what we are from the beginning, the middle until the end. And He warns at every interval. The changes we see in our lives are not by chance. And they're demonstrations of His power everywhere we go. If you look around and you see, you really, really see, if you really open your eyes and see into what is not seen. It takes certain eyes, it takes spiritual eyes to see. I'm not talking about any third eye. I don't believe in any Illuminati. I know it exists. What I'm saying is, I am not a believer. I'm a believer of Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. But I know there's more than this. So much more. So much more. And we've got to live our lives with that type of knowledge. Always remembering that where we are is not complete. It is just a partial phase. There is the forever. There's the forever. This is the temporal. What we do in the temporal is important for us to enter into the forever. As much as there's good and evil, the forever has a good and the forever has an evil. And what we do here in this temporary discourse is what will take us to the formidable future.